These paradoxes keep scientists awake at night. No solutions. There is no shortage of mind-boggling mysteries in the world, from time-traveling billiard balls to information-erasing black holes. Scientists, too, are at a loss as to how to solve the problem. Are you intrigued by these conundrums and looking for answers? Welcome back to our channel, where today we are going to discuss some of the paradoxes that continue to baffle scientists, even as they search for answers. Let's dive right in. The first one is the Fermi Paradox. The Fermi Paradox is a problem that asks, where have all the aliens gone? Why haven't we been visited from or heard from anyone else if life is so abundant? According to NASA, we have discovered over 4,000 planets beyond our solar system in the last 2 decades, with trillions of stars thought to exist in our galaxy, the majority of which host their own planets. Given that life began on Earth, wouldn't we expect it to begin on at least one other location in the universe's nearly 14 billion years? Knowing that our galaxy contains 400 billion stars, many of which are likely to have planets with conditions that support life as we know it, it increases the likelihood of intelligent extraterrestrial civilizations. It's possible that intelligent life could have emerged on some of these planets, and that these civilizations would have progressed to the point where they could travel between stars, because many stars are billions of years older than our solar system. Still, we have not discovered any proof of extraterrestrial civilizations. Next is Bootstrap Paradox. The Bootstrap Paradox is a theoretical paradox of time travel that occurs when something is sent back in time and gets stuck in an infinite cause-effect loop, at which point it is said to be uncaused or self-created and no longer has a discernible point of origin. Another name for it is an ontological paradox, after the branch of metaphysics that deals with questions of being and existence. What if a time traveler went back in time and explained relativity to Einstein, then brought him back to the present? After decades of publication under Einstein's name, the theory ends up in the hands of the original time traveler, who returns it to him, prompting the question of, where did the theory originate? We can't attribute it to the time traveler since he picked it up from Einstein, but we can't give credit to Einstein either because the time traveler taught him. Then who was it that found the basis for relativity? How about this one? Have you heard about the black hole information paradox? The black hole information paradox is a puzzle that arises from the union of quantum mechanics and general relativity, and it's widely regarded as one of the greatest paradoxes in physics. In a black hole, information about the physical world could vanish forever, according to the calculations, leading to a situation where all physical states eventually collapse into a single one. However, according to quantum mechanics, information can never be deleted. Let's pretend you burned up 2 separate letters. Building them back up from the ashes would be extremely difficult. There would be enough variation in smoke, temperature, and ash to identify the 2 distinct alphabetic characters. The issue with black holes is that they consume matter and eventually release it in the form of Hawking radiation after a very, very long time. Hawking radiation, in contrast to the smoke, temperature, and ash emitted when a letter is burned, provides no clues as to what the black hole consumed. Since every type of Hawking radiation has the same effect, this suggests that black holes wipe out all cosmological data. If a black hole evaporates, does all of its information disappear, or does some of it escape? Newer generations of physicists claim that information does, in fact, escape a black hole via their radiation and have located an invisible surface inside a black hole's event horizon that they refer to as the quantum extremal surface. This surface appears to evolve over the lifetime of the black hole in a way that is consistent with the amount of information that has escaped the black hole's gravity. Something, apparently, can make its way out of a black hole. This is still an open issue and is being worked on. And that's going to wrap up our discussion for today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please put your thoughts down in the comments as well, and let us know which paradox intrigues you the most and why. And please remember to subscribe to our channel as well. We appreciate you spending time to hang out with us today, and we certainly look forward to doing it again soon. Have a great rest of your day, everybody, and thanks for watching.